Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're back inside the Disneyland Resort. We're going to be trying some brand new 2025 foods that just released here on this side of the resort to see if they're worth adding to your upcoming list. We will also be on the lookout for any new merchandise that has popped up here at the parks recently, as well as talking about a few new updates here at Disneyland that you might want to know about before your next trip. It's all in this video and much more, so stay tuned. But before we get started with today's video, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you guys do enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. So let's get started. Good afternoon, everyone. It is 12:28. We are just arriving here to the Disneyland Resort parking structure. It is 68 degrees. No winds happening at this time. It is Saturday, so it's going to be interesting to see how the parks are today. But let's make our way through security and onto the tram. But before we actually go through security, I ended up over here at the Disneyland side just because we were parked on Pixar, but Nicole had to use the restroom, so she had to gun it to the bathroom. So let's go down. Look who survived.
I almost didn't make it. That dumb traffic to scan your key always gets me.
But we are here now at security, and it doesn't look too bad for about 12:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday. I could imagine this morning it was quite crazy. But let's make our way onto the tram and to the Esplanade. Now, we just got off the tram. It only took about 20 minutes total to get through security and waiting in line for the tram. Now we're actually going to be making our way inside of Disneyland. However, I know Nicole wanted us to point out that it is nice to hear regular Disneyland music instead of Halloween or Christmas. So getting back into the swing of things has been really nice. But I got to go to the bathroom, and then we're going to make our way inside of Disneyland. So let's do it. Just finished up with the restroom, but it looks like no more icicles here at the Disneyland entrance. You know, so we're back to normal reality, right, babe?
Yeah, I'm just, looking at the flags. I'm still surprised why they haven't replaced them with more like vibrant color flags, but I guess it's still fun.
We have now arrived inside of Disneyland. It is nice to be here. I got a windbreaker on, but it's starting to warm up, as you guys can see. Very sunny. Really no clouds in the sky. But Nicole did point something out. So do you want to tell them what it is?
The flower bed is different. They got some nice purple flowers for Mickey and some yellow ones. I just love seeing it. It's so cute.
There is also a new map that just released here at Disneyland. So of course we got to grab one. And it looks like we have the Tiana ride once again, which is really nice to see. Such a good ride if you guys have not gone on it. However, I'm not a huge fan of the water rides. I'll definitely probably be getting on it during the spring season as well as during summer. Definitely to be able to cool off, but it's nice to see a new map. Now we have just arrived here on Main Street, USA. One thing to keep in mind, starting January 13th, which is this upcoming Monday, the Disneyland Railroad will be yet closed again for some more refurbishments. It's crazy to continuously see this thing go under refurbishment, and there is no opening date quite yet. However, I do believe it's probably going to be for the Disneyland's 70th birthday starting in May. So again, keep that in mind. This area usually is still off limits when the train is actually under closure. However, for a Saturday afternoon, this is actually not too bad. So let's continue to make our way through Disneyland. And while we're here on Main Street, USA, let's go inside the Disneyana store just because they have a Magic Key offering. So let's see what that's all about. So the Magic Key offering is yet again the t-shirts and hats, but guys, check this out. I found this new Pinocchio shirt for $34.99. Really nice to see because we don't get that much Pinocchio merchandise here at the resort. So it is like a puff print on it. I don't think there's anything on the back, but that is so cool. We also have a few other items, such as this really neat looking ornament, the keychain that we actually saw the other day. Looks like a Pinocchio notebook, and looks like a Pinocchio and Geppetto figurine, which will run $29.99. However, my eyes are set on this really cool looking cup for $27.99. So if you're a big Pinocchio fan, this merchandise might be for you. Check this painting out. Oh my goodness, it is so cool looking. It'll run $1,400 but this is something I would love to have in the collection. Looks incredible, very vibrant. I love how we have the mixtures of both parks. Man, it definitely pops. Now we just got done inside the Disneyana store. So yes, like we stated, it's just for the hat, the t-shirt. So if you guys want like a Magic Key holder exclusive version, definitely go inside the Disneyana store, as you could find it in there. And also here on Main Street, USA, it does look like the Stitch Magic Key popcorn bucket is available for $14.25. And remember, it's $2 refills as long as you are a Magic Key holder. So plenty of stock at the moment. And of course, you guys know what time it is. Let's head inside the Emporium to see what new merchandise has released. We are now inside the Emporium. It's time to see what merchandise they have. At the moment, all the 2025 merchandise still looks good and all still appears to be in stock. Now for $99 each, I totally forgot to show you guys this one the other day when we were inside of Disney California Adventure Park. The cast member was trying to tell me, but I totally forgot to actually point it out. So it's a new Loungefly bag for the Disney park. So you can see a little bit of the, what is it, tassel or glitter tassel? I forgot like the name to make it kind of look shiny. But it does have that fur texture, very fuzzy and, you know, honestly very soft. So if you guys are looking for a new Loungefly bag, looks like this one might be yours. Now it's time to check on some of the other 2025 merchandise, kind of more of the souvenir style things. Of course, we still have the Spirit jersey and the kids sweatshirt, the zip up. More of the long sleeve crew necks also in stock. Something that is new that I have not seen quite yet is the 2025 medallion book, which actually I love the colorway on here. Maybe we'll do some medallion hunting this year. So this looks like it'll run $14.99. We also have a new 2025 magnet with that like gel puff. I almost just dropped it. So yeah, you could find this also here. Kind of a fun souvenir to take home. Something that maybe we'll end up getting, I'm not too sure. And right next to it, we have a baseball. So kind of neat if you're into baseball, I guess. Now the sweaters that we've been seeing, it looks like we have full-size runs in pretty much all of these, which is really, really nice to see. So it looks like our weekend traffic was able to get some here for you guys to purchase. So definitely some love for our weekend folks. That also includes our Mickey Mouseketeer hat. It looks like we have a lot of sizes, not every size. But if you guys want any of this merchandise, we definitely recommend coming straight here first thing in the morning. And for $69.99, it does appear that the Mickey Peace Sign Glove sweatshirt is in stock. However, looks like we have medium and one large. But we'll continue throughout today to see if we could find any more sizes. Now for $34.99 each, we have this t-shirt that actually looks really, really cool. It has a lot of the fun things that we love here at Disneyland, as well as some embroidery work. So yeah, that one will be $34.99. Right next to it, we also have like this more acid wash kind of rough look, but again, the quality of the shirt does feel really nice. So it looks like we have some of the attractions, as well as kind of like a shimmery look for the actual Disneyland print. I don't think there's anything. Oh, actually, wow, this is really neat. It's kind of looking like one of the t-shirts we were actually going to make on our channel, which it looks like they beat us to the punch. So the magical checklist, so it gives you everything that you actually need to do at Disneyland, which is really fun. So this actually is not too bad of a shirt. I feel like this is one of the more better ones and more thought through. Now, I might just be late to the game, but I just found these It's a Small World ears. They are so cute. It looks like we have the little clock on the front, kind of in a nice metal material. We also have some sequins for the bow. And for all of like the little It's a Small World characters, they're kind of like puffed out, as you guys can see. Really, really loving a lot of these designs for the 2025 year. So this one, I'll have to show Nicole to see if she wants it, but it looks really, really fun. It looks like they moved the Play in the Park Spirit jersey in this area. So normally $79.99 for $50. And if you are a Magic Key holder, you can add your additional discount to it. A lot of sizes still in stock. So again, if you're looking for this Spirit jersey from last year, looks like it's still available here inside the Emporium. Now, something that the Disneyland Resort is really pushing to us is the new lug bags. So for $65 each, there appears to be the Haunted Mansion, Tigger, as well as Minnie. But I have not actually seen this one until right now. So if you are into Haunted Mansion, it looks like they have this one in stock. Now, something that has recently arrived here to the Disneyland Resort is a black on black Spirit jersey. So this will run $79.99. Really fun. It's like a charcoal black on the letters. I know it looks a little bit more gray here on camera, but it's definitely a little bit more darker, giving like that onyx kind of feel to it. But definitely charcoal, I think, would be the right thing to say. And apparently this has been a hot commodity just because the sizing is a bit off. But yeah, they have this for $79.99 each. Yo, check this out. For $39.99, we have a new snow globe. We gotta shake it, right? You see a snow globe, you gotta shake it. Oh, cool. Some hidden Mickeys inside. So yeah, if you want this, it looks like they have it inside the Emporium as well. Now for $50, it looks like we have a new Disney Parks Loungefly wallet with the new Play in the Parks pattern. Really, it does feel nice, and I can imagine this would be nice to have in your bag for the parks for some more easier access for your cards. And right next to that wallet, it looks like we have also a new mug for $19.99. Love the little Mickey handle on the right hand side. So a fun pattern on the back, it says Disneyland, but you know, it's all up here in the front with Mickey and Minnie and all the fun attractions here at Disneyland. Now the jerseys we saw earlier on in this week for $79.99 each, it does look like both are still in stock. And here in the Starbucks department, it does appear that both of the new Starbucks tumblers are still in stock. So if you guys are looking for these, they still have them. Now for $34.99, it looks like we have a new crop top t-shirt that does have some embroidery work of some flowers, as well as the Disneyland Castle, but the home is just like a vinyl finish. And on the back, it doesn't look like we have anything, but it does look really fun. I love the concept. Now check out this t-shirt that I found right next to it for $34.99. It looks like it has some like patchwork like for like photos, but it's all printed on just with that embroidery work on it. But that's so cool. Very crisp. Love the design. And again, it looks kind of like a white, you know, off-white kind of thing on camera, but again, it's like a light lavender. Something, again, though, really nice. I would definitely sport something like this. I just noticed it also has, okay, that got me. I thought this was like a patch, but it's still kind of like printed on the t-shirt. I found it, guys. I've been looking for this shirt. I know Nicole has been talking about it. For $29.99, it looks like we have Minnie on a horse doing a little bit of roping. I believe that's what it's called. Some fun Disneyland print. We also have just kind of like a different textured shirt, which feels really nice. I love this idea of a t-shirt. Oh my goodness, this one's going to be hard to not pick up for her. But right above it, there's also this t-shirt. So it's a little bit different from other t-shirts that I've actually seen here at Disneyland. But it looks really, really fun. I love the concept of Mickey and Minnie both tangled up in a heart. So you can also find that inside this store. And right next to the t-shirts that I've been showing, it also looks like we have another t-shirt that says never miss rope drop. So if you are a rope dropper, this might be for you. Now I really do like the Mickey Sorcerer hat t-shirt, but remember guys, a lot of these t-shirts here will run $29.99, but when you buy two, they become $25 each. So here's a huge overview of a lot of these shirts that are in here in the backhand corner, which pretty much you could find all of the new t-shirts and a lot of the t-shirts that have released. So a lot of fun designs, and definitely if you're willing to buy two shirts, well, you get a nice little discount. A very hot commodity here at Disneyland for $34.99 is this new Valentine's Day t-shirt. So it does appear that we have the Disneyland Castle as well as some ribbon around the actual entire front. Then also Disneyland is embroidered, of course, for the extra price that you're paying. Nothing on the back, but again, this is a very hot commodity. And these are the only two that I'm actually seeing here inside the Emporium. But another fun feature about this shirt that I actually do like is I'm a fiend for these like little tags that are on t-shirts. So it does have one, which is really nice to see. Okay, I stand corrected. I was able to move a little bit more here in the back, and it looks like they have plenty of these in stock. I'm very curious to see how it's gonna look next week. All right, we just finished up inside the Emporium, and I am like blazing up. I could definitely gotta take off my windbreaker right now. I'm gonna meet back up with Nicole and Raylani, and then I'll finally be able to take it off. Man, my skin was getting all hot. But anyways, let's make our way over to Candy Palace. I do believe there's a few new treats that have released here in 2025. So let's check those out. Then we'll meet back up with Nicole and Raylani. Now, a lot of the things here inside the cabinet appear to be the normal routine here at Disneyland. However, our new items are these really cute looking cupcakes. So I do like this one just because it has a lot of icing. I mean, you can't go wrong with a lot of icing, right? But right next to it, this one looks really fun too, just because you have the icing as well as a little chocolate heart. So these are really fun. And if you want to celebrate a little bit for Valentine's Day, well, here you go. And also, like we pointed out earlier in the week, however, I didn't actually see it. I know Nicole did. A lot of the Tiana stuff that you can find usually in the Bayou section is up here inside of the Candy Palace, which is really, really nice. I definitely need to do this Pinocchio thing. A wonderful friend of the channel, Bailey, mentioned that this thing takes a lot of quarters if you have little ones. So maybe next week we can bring some quarters and check it out. But a lot of the 2025 popcorn and fun goodies is still here in stock, which are definitely fun to take home and kind of share with family and friends. So if you guys are interested in any of this, Candy Palace has you covered. Now this is really cool. I haven't done a press penny thing in years. So it looks like it's just pretty much Apple Pay and cards now. I remember back in the day, it took 2 quarters and a penny. And I'm sure before that it was maybe just a penny, but it looks like 2025 press pennies are available, as well as the collectible medallions that we were pointing out earlier inside of the Emporium for like the book. Sorry that the thing's going all crazy right there. Apparently my iPhone can't capture that. But 6 for each or 4 for 20. So more fun things to actually do here at Disneyland this year. Now the other day when we were here, I meant to actually point this closure out. I know we talked about it before the holiday time actually ended. But guys, take a look. There's tons of scaffoldings here that pretty much they're just doing some facade work. They're also working on some of the area inside. I know that there's actually still an area that's available for seating, which we'll go check out right now. But Jolly Holiday, man, is definitely under construction. Now you guys can see that there is still some seating here at the Jolly Holiday. So right here on the outside, it looks like there's still plenty of seating to sit down. So if you guys want to enjoy some things, well, it's still available. Now it's time to head inside Tomorrowland and check what updates we can find over here. My goodness, I forget what weekends are like here at Disneyland, but we're going to be making our way over to the Magic Key area because apparently they have a new Magic Key offering to pick up. So let's go see that process. So it is 1:41. I don't even know if this is actually worth picking up a pin. To be honest with you, there is just a ton of people, but I guess we'll see how long this takes if we do decide to do this. Now we decided to actually pass on this line. It's just too ridiculously long, unfortunately. So what will happen is you actually get called for a virtual queue, then you could potentially get called back, but it could pretty much go all the way up to 7 o'clock. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna pass. Maybe we'll check out this afternoon if we're still here, or next week, as I know this thing is kind of like a limited time, but I think it is a pass for us. Now instead, we're gonna do something fun here at the Alien Pizza Planet that we have not done quite yet, and you're excited for it.
I need a refreshment, so maybe a Coca-Cola or a Diet Coke, but this one launches out like a rocket. Shout out to the cast members who's still showing us how to do the rocket launch. Probably not a good idea to do with a carbonated drink, because then when I open it, it would just explode in my face.
So we were contemplating if we wanted to jump back in that line, but like we pointed out, I think we got other things to do just currently with our time. We want to meet up with some friends and family and stuff like that. So I think we're going to pass. We were thinking about maybe doing it on Monday. However, on Monday, we're actually going to be going to Disney California Adventure Park. So this one might just be a pass totally, but hopefully all of you guys were able to get the Magic Key pin and lanyard if you could. But yeah, it ends on the 13th, which is Monday. So yeah, that Saturday's right.
People aren't even there for the pins. I think they're like hyped up on the M&Ms that are from Oogie Boogie Bash.
Hey, I was the same way. I think I kind of wanted the M&Ms more than the pin. Guys, look how beautiful this is. Like we were talking about a few weeks ago, seeing the water, like with the color. I know obviously it's enhanced with some paint, but my goodness, you can't go wrong with the water, the Disneyland castle with its ice still on. But look at this. So nice. What, Raylani? Oh, there's a little fairy cage. That's cool. Nice little hidden Easter egg. But apparently we have some news on Pixie Hallow that I'm sure you guys want to hear.
On January 19th, supposedly, and knock on wood, it's supposed to open back up. So if it does open up, I will probably spend a good like 45 minutes to like 3 hours with Tinkerbell because she made us wait so long.
I am trapped in my own head right now. I think I'm actually going to go back and sign us up for the Magic Key pin. I'm like, should I do it? Should I not do it? The pins look so cool, but I don't want to wait in the line. But I think I'm going to do it. I want to do it for you guys just because I want to show like how long the process takes. So yeah, let's head back. Just got in line. It is 1:55. So let's see how long this takes. Just finished up. It only took 11 minutes. It felt like forever though, but next, we're going to be getting a text back, then we enter through over here. So if we're still here, we'll show you guys what that looks like. Now, I was going to head inside the Star Trader to see what merchandise we can find today. However, I know we are hungry, so let's make our way back to Nicole and Raylani.
Raylani and I came to the Tiki room to catch a quick show, so let's see how this goes. Are you ready to dance? Yeah, and is Peppa?
I'm really cold.
You're cold? Oh, I'll hug you.
Buenos dias, senorita. My siestas are getting shorter and shorter. Oh, look at all of these.
Let's put on the show. Mon ami, I am always ready, as you say, to put on the show. Oh, pardon, madame.
Now I figured I'd come over here to the Disneyland Castle while Nicole and Raylani are inside the Tiki room. So as you guys can see, there's still some icicles as well as the frost on the Disneyland Castle. So I'm definitely curious to see how it's going to look next week with all of it off. Well, at least hope so. All right, I'm back with my two girls. Raylani, how was the Tiki room?
Was it fun?
Yeah.
We saw Peppa's cousins. We said it was her family.
Right, and Peppa is who, Raylani? You want to show everyone Peppa if they don't know? Peppa the pork. All right, now we are making our way to New Orleans Square from Adventureland. And we have some food to pick up here at Royal Street Veranda. So let's go get it. Now, while we're here, I figured I would show you guys. It looks like the Pirates ride is down. I don't believe it's under refurbishment. I could be wrong. If you guys know something, definitely comment down below. Wow, the glare is actually really bad. But yeah, no one in line for Pirates.
We are here in New Orleans Square, and from Royal Street Veranda, we have some fun, exciting offerings. So here we have the Tangerine Cream Soda. This is tangerine syrup with Sprite, milk allergy-friendly cream topper, and it does come with an orange sugared gummy. It looks like the Destrian ice caps have finally made their way out of Batuu, so let's go ahead and try this drink out. All right, cheers. Ooh, so far I'm not a fan of the topper itself. We do got to mix the bottom to get the tangerine syrup, and then we'll try it once again. All right, we're going to get a spoon here and stir some of that sweetener. And now let's try it out. A little bit better. So it kind of tastes like a very faint, like orange creamsicle. Now the topping on here is nothing like the Destrian ice caps over in Batuu because those have like a cream cheese topper. So this is a milk allergy friendly topper, which I have no idea what that even means. I see where they're going with the concept. It definitely tastes like a carbonated orange dreamsicle, orange bang. But I mean, it's not the worst one I've had. I would say this would get like a 3.5. It's right there for creativity. I'm so excited for our next option. It's going to be the snack size Mardi Gras Monte Cristo sandwich. Now this is a deep fried Monte Cristo sandwich filled with ham, turkey, Swiss cheese, and it is dusted with Mardi Gras powdered sugar and a side of jam. The last time I had a Monte Cristo was at the Blue Bayou, so I'm really excited that they have like a walking version where you don't need a reservation for. So let's get our bite prepped up. All right, let's get our jam here. It's not really runny, which I guess is a good sign. So there we go. And somebody did point out, they saw me from a distance doing this. They did point out that this is a fairly decent price for a Monte Cristo. So I'm like, you know what? I can't complain. Cheers. Off of first impressions, I'm actually really excited about this offering. Something about the smell, it's like similar to the corn dog batter smell, I would say. It kind of reminds me of like a cake donut with a ham and cheese croissant fusion. The jelly is nice and sweet. The ham is actually not salty, which usually I like that like sweet to salty ratio, but I don't know. I think this is a really fun concept. This is a win in my books. This gets a 5 out of 5.
So we just met up with our amazing friends, Chris and Lindsay. And what did they get you, Raylani? They got her some amazing pins as well as Chopper, and she's doing the shaking motion. What do you got to say, Raylani? Thank you guys. You can't go wrong with some Star Wars. Now we just arrived here to the Haunted Mansion. So if you guys didn't know, this attraction is down until the 18th. So unfortunately, if you're trying to get on here, it's going to be down. However, once we get it back on the 18th, it's going to be back to the normal Haunted Mansion, which is going to be very exciting. So we'll try to be here when that opens back up so we can get through the regular ride once again. But we do have one more thing in regards to Haunted Mansion. Now, another thing to keep in mind in regarding to the Haunted Mansion, next Tuesday, January 14th, like we pointed out, there's going to be a new Haunted Mansion sipper that's going to be available for purchase at Harbor Galley in this area, as well as the Golden Horseshoe / Stage Door Cafe. So if you guys are looking for that sipper cup, you could definitely pick it up next week. We're going to try our best to be here and grab it and give you guys a first-hand look on how it's going to be. It looks really cool. I'm definitely curious and interested to see what it's going to be about when we have it in hand. So that is another big update. Now we're here in New Orleans Square. We're going to go inside to check out the Somewhere Beyond. I do want to show Raylani the magic ball. All right, so we just finished up inside the Madame Leota's Somewhere Beyond. Unfortunately, we weren't in there for quite some time just because it is very small and having the stroller probably wasn't the best thing. However, I believe right now we're going to be making our way inside of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So let's go. So we came inside the marketplace. We're actually going to be trying to say hi to Lothy and potentially the Wart. So I guess we will see how they are doing. Let's see Lothy. Lothy is yet asleep. Yeah, let's go see the Wart. Let's see. Raylani, do you see the Wart? Oh my gosh, Raylani. What do you think? He's disgusting. We are now making our usual rounds, and I think we're going to head inside Doc Ondar's. So for $34.99, I have not seen this Ahsoka Tano t-shirt. It says, I am no Jedi, and it does have the embroidery work, as well as some of the design. And then right below it, take a look at this really cool, was it like a quarter zip shirt? Also has some embroidery work. And on the back it says, I am no Jedi. And this will run $59.99. And the main reason we came in here was to say hi to Sparky. Raylani loves saying hi to him as well. So of course inside Doc Ondar's, it pretty much all looks the same and nothing quite different from what we normally see from a day-to-day basis. But here is a nice brief overview of a lot of the things that they do have right now. And here is a quick pan of some of the lightsabers that they do have in stock, which all look so beautiful, of course. It does look like they have the Ren lightsaber bundle that comes with the comic, as well as the Holocron Kyber Crystal box that released, what, about a month or so ago? Look at this beautiful wall of Holocrons. Oh my goodness, wouldn't it be kind of neat to have like a wall of these in your own home? Or is it just me? I think Nicole would probably disagree, but hey, you know, a dreamer's got a dream. We just finished up inside of Doc Ondar's. Always a good store to go inside, but wanted to come over here and take a look at the Millennium Falcon, as it's always a beautiful sight to see. Now, we just finished up inside of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and we made our way over here to Fantasyland, and it looks like we're going to be jumping on Casey Jr.'s circus train. Just finished up on Casey Jr.'s. That's always such a good ride. We did it with our friends Chris and Lindsay, so once again it was amazing hanging out with you guys. Well, we're actually still hanging out with them, so it's been really fun. We still haven't got called back quite yet for our magic key pins. However, I don't know if we're actually going to be waiting or we're going to do something. I guess we'll see. Maybe we'll jump on another ride or so. But yeah, I mean, they did tell me it would take probably a couple hours, and I'm just waiting for the text. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get it before we decide to head out. It is 4:10, and I wanted to come over here and just take a look at these really cool looking submarines. Very, very peaceful, and it is golden hour, but unfortunately not on this side, I guess, right? On the other side, but very peaceful nonetheless. It is 4:14, and the Magic Key line is actually not too bad. But again, pretty much if you're joining in right now, you're probably not going to get a call back until probably closer to that 7 o'clock time frame. Still no text. Maybe we'll kind of linger around for a few minutes, but if not, unfortunately, I don't think we can get one. It is 5:21, and Nicole and Raylani just got some pretzels. We're still waiting to be called back for our Magic Key.
It feels like forever.
I know. This is part of the reason I didn't want to jump in that line, but now I am determined. It is now 5:47. We just met a beautiful family. Shout out to Junior and Evelyn and your family. You guys were incredible. Truly appreciate the support very much. But anyways, we just got called back for the Magic Key pin offering. So it took about 3 hours and 45 minutes to get the call back, but I guess it's worth it. So let's make our way inside and see what it's all about. Now the next step is to head over to the Starcade and check in with the cast member. So once you come inside, you can actually jump in line to meet Mickey and Pluto. However, I think we're gonna pass on that just because the line is kind of crazy. Hey, Raylani, what did you get? M&Ms. We also got our fun goodies. So it looks like we got the Mickey with Pluto and the Minnie with Daisy. So really cool. This is one for each one of us Magic Key holders. So really nice that Disney is providing some fun things for us. I wasn't gonna get it.
I was anti getting it, but it's actually cool.
It is really cool. I'm glad we waited, but yeah, that's pretty much what this looks like. All right, everyone, so that pretty much wraps up today's video. Let us know down in the comments section below if you're going to be visiting the Disneyland Resort anytime soon. We would love to hear. With all that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. And like we always say, may you always have a magical adventure. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.